My name is Yadav Rajiv and today I'll be teaching you accountancy. First of all, let me ask you how to record any transactions or how can we remember each and every transactions of day to day. Have anyone idea regarding this? How can we write how can we record day-to-day transactions or how do we remember each and every transactions of a business? Anyone? Yes? Okay. By maintaining proper records, by maintaining the effects of the transactions in a particular account. Before that, we maintain journal. Okay. Now in journal, there are so many forms of account. There are debit, there are credit. The reason is there are so many accounts related to expense, income, gain, loss, profit, and but what is the reason behind these things? The main thing is it is all related with goods and service. Let's focus on goods. How goods comes in the business or goes out of the business. It is basically sales and purchase. So today we will be learning something apart from sales and purchase, that is other forms of goods outputs. So let's start. Today we will be discussing about other forms of goods output. Before starting, let me ask you that what is goods? Okay. Yes. What is good? Okay. Okay. Yes. Exactly. Good is nothing but anything that is used to obtain or satisfy our human need or which is a natural process. It can be raw material. It can be consumable goods. It can be edible or it can be used as a service. Okay. Now, basically, goods are the transactions regarding goods take place due to purchase and sales. Say for example, if there is a person who visits the market to buy some product or to buy some good. So, in this scenario, the good is coming to the business and ultimately the transaction is done with cash or credit. In this scenario, the good is coming to the business by purchase, as the person is purchasing some goods from the market. Now, let us assume the next scenario. In that, the person is selling the same good in the market. Again, in this scenario, the goods from the business is going out from the business. This will be due to sales. Now, my question is there only two reasons behind the inflows and outflows of the goods from business? Yes, anyone can answer? Yes, please. Yes. Yes. Exactly. There are so many reasons behind outwards and inwards of the goods. Basically, it is yes, destroyed by any calamities, destroyed by natural resource, natural calamities. Okay. Damage due to lack of care. Yes, exactly. Someone has stolen my goods from the business or product. Okay. Basically, you guys are aware about other factors that by which goods are going out of the business or coming in business. Let me explain you this. As there are so many factors or reasons behind which affects my inwards and outwards of the goods. They are as simple example. If I am a manufacturer, I used to manufacture goods. So, what is the scenario? If whenever I'll be manufacturing any goods, I'll directly sell them in the market? No, I have to store those manufactured goods or products within my godown. Then there is a chance that my good can be stolen, my goods can be destroyed or damaged, or also there is a chance of theft and fire in the godown. As we know, there are so many reasons behind inwards and outwards of a good. Okay. Now let me explain you this one by one. Yes, other forms of goods outward. Basically, there are two main reasons, whether it is purchase or sales of goods. But other forms of goods outward are: number one, goods withdrawn for personal use. In this, goods are withdrawn for personal use. Basically, it is known as drawing. When the owner of a business withdraws the goods from business for personal use, for his personal use, is known as drawing. Basically, in this, what happens? The goods from the business is going out of the business. In return, nothing will be gained. So, it is not sales, as it is not. In return, we are not getting any cash or credit. So it won't be a cash, it won't be a sales. So what will be scenario? So let's take an example. If Mr. X is a manufacturer of wooden furniture, if Mr. X is manufacturer of wooden furniture, then he has constructed his new home. Then he in that room he did some furniture. For that purpose, he takes some chair and furniture from his own business for personal use. So that furniture is not going to be in business again. So they are gone out of the business. In return, is the business has gained something? No, the business has not gained anything, so it won't be a sales. So ultimately, in this scenario, the owner of a business has taken something from business for personal use. It will be treated as drawing. And according to ICAI, page rule in page number 2.52, they have suggested that the goods, other factors, the goods goes out of the business, in which they have treated as the loss, or goods outward will be treated as debit, and it will be affected in purchase account as credit, as it is not purchased but it reduces my goods, so it will be credited from purchase account. In this scenario, as the goods are going out of the business, it will be treated as for personal use. It will be treated as drawings of order. So drawings account will be debit. Now, as rule suggests us that the purchase account will be credited, so the effect of this account will be drawings account debit to purchase account. Why? As in purchase account, what we generally do in purchase account, in debit side, we start with opening stock or opening values, goods, then we add the in debit purchased goods comes in. On in the credit side, we make a return, purchase return, then we get net purchase. But here, as the goods are going out, then we have to make the entry in the credit side of purchase account. So the general entry will be like drawings account debit to purchase account. The purchase account will be credited as the goods are going out of the business. Clear? Okay. Now second one is goods distributed as sample for advertisement. Okay. Now when the goods are given to other business or merchandise for sample, they are for free, which means they are given as sample. In return, they don't get any money or credit or any product. So again, this is a kind of loss as the goods from the business are going out. So basically, this will be treated as loss. Now, as the goods are going out of the business, purchase account will be credit. Always remember one thing, that whenever goods are going out of the business, they are to be recorded on cost price. Always whenever the goods are going out of the business, the entry should be recorded with cost price only. No profit should be added, commission, nothing, no interest at the cost price itself. Clear? Okay. Now, say for example, I'm starting up a business, a newly business. There is no knowledge regarding, no information regarding my business to the market. So I want to introduce my goods to the market or to customer. Is the customer, consumer or market will accept my goods directly? No. They need sample. They need to check whether my product or goods are in good quality or as per their requirement or demand. So what will I do? I'll just make a collection of some samples from my goods and give it as a free. This is what advertisement. I am making the advertisement of my product or goods or business. I am making my advertisement to increase my sales or business. This is done to increase the sale. In this, as the samples are going out of the business, in return nothing is being received to the owner or business. So again, goods is going out for advertisement, and advertisement is your expense, and expense is always treated as debit, and as per the rule of ICAI, the goods going out of the business will be treated as purchase account credit. So the general entry for this will be such as advertisement account debit to purchase account. Clears all of you the second point? Now, goods given as donation. Now, as many businesses run their business and their main motive is to earn profit with maximum benefit give to the society. Now, their purpose is to serve the business, serve the society or the area in which they are running the business. they give employment, they give maximum they can do, but also they used to give donation to the needy person or needy institute, and in return they get nothing or no cash. So the goods which are given as donation to any institute will be treated as my loss, as I am giving my goods of free of cost. So this is nothing but an expense or loss. And always remember, when the donations are made, this is known as charity. The business is doing charity. Say for example, if a businessman goes to somewhere and there he meets with someone who really needs some goods or product, or they are running an NGO in which the businessman will give some portion of his goods to them to use and run the business. This is known as charity. The business is running a charity. For example, most of the businesses do what they used to develop infrastructure. They used to develop infrastructure. Say for example, in this area, some company or business used to develop roads. Some business or company used to develop bridges, circles, or anything. In this, the money or goods are going out of the business, and in return, nothing is bought. So again, in this, the business or company is doing charity, and charity is what? Expense. So my expense account will be debited as per rule, and the other account will be treated as purchase and on credit. So for this point, my charity account will be debited to purchase account. Purchase account will be credited. Okay. Now goods destroyed by fire. Now let me ask you some questions. What do you understand by goods destroyed by fire? Who will answer me? Okay, please. Yes. 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 Perfect. Goods destroyed by fire means nothing but my goods have been burned due to fire or due to overheat, and by which the business has borne loss. Say for example, if I am a manufacturer, I used to manufacture goods and then store them in my godown. But due to any reason, my godown or warehouse is kept on fire. It's burnt. If my godown or storeroom will be on fire or burnt, my goods will be saved. No, my goods will be lost. They will be burnt or they will be of no use now. So, as my goods are burnt, I will have to incur a loss. As this is a loss, it will be treated as debt. And my purchase, as my goods have been lost, it has to be treated as purchase account credit, as I am getting nothing after that. Now in this scenario, goods destroyed by fire, in this scenario, there are two conditions. Number one, if the goods are insured or not. If the goods are insured, let me explain you this. I am explaining you the fourth point. Goods destroyed by fire. In this, we have two situations. Number one is insured goods, and second is not insured goods. Insured good means I have taken insurance from insurance company of my goods. In this scenario, if any loss would occur, then the insurance company is going to pay, or the loss will be borne by insurance company. But if I haven't taken any insurance of my goods, then entire loss will be borne by the owner of the business. Okay. Now, as if I have taken insurance of my good, then again there comes two situations. There come two situations. Fully insured and partially insured. In fully insured, the insurance company pays the entire loss, and the entire loss is borne by insurance company. The owner will get entire amount at cost, the whatever goods has been lost due to fire. In partially insured, the insurance company will pay the amount of loss proportionately to the insurance premium or the insurance policy. Clear? Okay. In goods destroyed by fire, there is 2 points. Number one, when the goods are fully insured or the goods are not insured. When the goods are not insured, the entire loss is to be borne by the owner of the business. And when the goods are insured, then the insurance company is going to bond the loss of a company. In this, two conditions apply. Number one is fully insured. Number second is partially insured. In fully insured insurance, the entire loss is borne by the insurance company, and in partially insured, the proportion of the policy with the loss done due to fire will be borne by the company, and the remaining loss will be borne by the owner. Clear? In this scenario, the entry would be like if the goods are not insured. If the goods are not insured, then goods destroyed by fire account will be debited as it is loss. If my goods are not insured, that goods account debiting, goods destroyed due to fire will be debited and purchase account will be credited. But if the goods are insured, then insurance company will be debited as insurance company is going to take the amount of loss. So here insurance company will be debited to purchase account as purchase account is going to be credited. Clear? Now if the goods are partially insured, then if the goods are partially insured, then the proportion amount will be borne by insurance company and the remaining will be borne by the owner of the business. So it will be treated as insurance company account debit, proportion amount, loss due to fire account debit as per proportion to purchase account. Now in this, not only goods destroyed by fire are taken, but goods destroyed by accident, goods destroyed by steam, when the goods are thrown in the water or ocean, they are all covered under this problem. Okay? Clear? What is goods destroyed by fire? In goods destroyed by fire, goods destroyed by accident, by fire, by drought, anything are occur. Now next point is goods received as free sample. Goods received as free sample in this. In the business, goods are coming for free as sample. In this scenario, as it is a non-transaction, non-economic transaction, so the journal entry will be not passed. But if when the business is using that, is selling that sample in the market and earning some money, it will be treated as sales. Clear about what is this? When the sample is received as when free sample is received by the company or business, it will be treated as non-economic transaction, as in return nothing has gone out of the business. So no journal entry will be passed in that. But if the company will sell the same sample in the market as that this transaction will be treated as sales. Clear? Next is theft of goods from business. Theft of goods from business means my goods have been the goods of the business have been stolen by someone else. In this situation, the company is bearing a loss. So loss will be debited and purchase account will be credited. So in this theft, loss due to theft account will be debited and purchase account will be credited. Clear all of you? Now let me ask you some questions regarding this. Okay, let me ask you questions regarding this. What is free sample received? Who will answer? Yes. Yes, exactly. Free sample received means it is a non-economic activity, so no journal entry will be passed. Next, what if free sample received will be sold in the market? Okay. Yes, exactly. When free sample received from in the business will be sold in the market, will be treated as sales. Very good. Now let me ask you some questions regarding this lecture. Do as directed. Now you students have to answer these questions as per required. Number 1, goods withdrawn for personal use is called, what is called the goods which have been withdrawn from the business for personal use? Yes, you. Yes, exactly. It's drawing. Very good. Now second, why we distribute goods as sample? Why we distribute our goods as sample, or in return we are getting nothing? Who will answer? Yes, please. Yes, for advertisement. So it is advertisement. Very good. Now next, goods given as donation is called what? When the business or company is giving his goods as donation, then it will be treated as, yes, exactly. This is charity. Very good. Now next, when goods are destroyed by fire, the owner has insurance of the goods, then the loss will be borne by, when my goods have been lost due to fire, but the owner has an insurance of the goods, then the loss will be borne by, yes, perfect. The loss will be borne by insurance company. Exactly. Perfect. Now I'll be giving you some homework. You guys have to make a note of 5 to 6 points, what are the ways or transactions which are used for goods outward of a business. Thank you.